Hello everybody, welcome to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel and I'm watching ReZero. Last time on ReZero, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. What happened was that we crashed this wedding. Let's go. We fought Greed a little bit. Reinhardt died and then he didn't. Because that's a thing that he can do apparently. That fucking guy. I love that guy. So we're gonna have to figure out how to defeat Greed, because he is also effectively immortal, or invincible at least. He has been alive for a long time, so we have to figure out how to actually kill him, which is kind of the name of this episode, the plan to conquer Greed. And meanwhile, Wilhelm and Garfield are fighting. Julius and Ricardo are fighting. Everyone's fighting. Everyone's battling. But unfortunately, we found out that Capella made her way here to where Felix and Krush are. That's scary because as far as we can tell, Felix doesn't have like an amazing combat capability, and Krush is EP. So we're gonna have to see how we deal with these things going forward, because while fighting is semi-working, everything is having a bit of a twist. Every battle has a bit of a twist to it so far. So, if you guys are excited for more ReZero, you should subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single ReZero episode going forward. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go! But didn't we got her blood, out of her, right? She is still hurt, but... Hello, Tiny. Yay! God, she's such a freak. Stab her again! My god. Oh my god. She is like the best villain of this arc. Like, the bags under his eyes. Oh. There's Anastasia. Oh! It didn't work. Oh boy. She's got some tricks. We haven't seen her do anything much so far, so. God damn. Aw, oh, man. Underground. Jeez, her skin feeling off. Aw, oh, here's Al. Here's Al. I've been wondering what these two are going to be doing. My aesthetic. We also haven't really seen what he's done, what he can do. Alright, that's hype. Although, underground, that's probably where the witch's remains are, so... Her hood is exposed now in the opening. And there they go. I'm faster. Oh my god. He's just like, oh. God, I love animation like that. He's like, I'm you, but better. Yes! Oh. Where are we going? The moon? Oh, man. Oh my god. I just dropped an entire iceberg on him. God, you know, sometimes you can forget that Amelia's, like, extremely strong with the ice magic. 100 years later, he will come out of there and be the Avatar. Well, that did nothing. God damn, we're fucking... This is a Dragon Ball fight. We'll see about that. Damn, tell him. Phil, dude, stop wanting things. Yeah. You're sad and I hate you. I realized that I hated him many episodes ago. Is he picking up the ice? I picked up water! That's awesome. That is a lot of water. Oh god. Oh man, here she goes. Woo! I mean, I agree. Just walking. God. These set pieces. Alright. Tried to get him in the dick. Didn't work. Man, look at him go. Like my dick! Bridge? Evasive maneuvers! God damn. This is being a ragdoll. Oh god. That water CG looks great, also. There he is! Finally! Is that just like wind from his sword? God, I hate to admit how cool this is. Jay? How many plans did we make? Idiot. Get hit by your own attack. The fact that his clothes are still intact is pretty impressive. That fucking bastard, yeah. Does that help? Oh yeah, they are all names of stars. Weird. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about. I forgot to mention these two as well. Yeah, it's called Night. Yeah, you guys would get along. All right. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I did forget about this as well. I did forget that she makes people agree with her. Let me snap people out of it. Hey yo, my god. There was implicit consent, I guess. God damn it. We can't fight her with all these people in danger. Time to kiss all of them. No. My god. She's very strong, but she, unfortunately, Sirius is like... You snap them out of it. Sirius takes your strength and turns it against you with her spell, so... Yeah, she's definitely unique. Yeah, good luck. Ooh. God damn. I hope so. She starts rapping. I've created a new genre. That's me, Miss Stubborn. Interestingly enough, I don't disagree with that. Oh shit. She did not like that. I want Priscilla backstory. Please. I don't feel anything. Whee! Alright. I guess we're on our own for a little bit. Alright, we don't get to hear the plan. Anosa! 今確実に詰められてるんだぜ。自分がどうやって負けるのか知らないで負けたら悔しくって死んじまうだろう。お前よ、あいつに吠えすら書かせてね。その後、もう一回お姫様。Let's make him cry. All right. That was cool looking. I don't know what about it, but... Well, I do have an authority of sloth myself. He keeps interrupting him too. ゲームプレイ中のスタートボタンってやつだ。そう言い換えてもいいぜ。なあ、その顔を見りゃ十分だな。Interesting. So the reason he doesn't take damage is because time is stopped for him. We got an after credit. Is this like the history of her family? It's a trap! Oh! Well, alright then. I guess we're gonna end here. Alright. That was an interesting episode. We really only got 3 storylines the entire time. We're missing, like, 3 others. Because we didn't go back to Otto, Julius, or Garfield. We mainly focused on Subaru, Emilia, and Reinhardt's fight against Cornelius. And we really pissed him off. It was awesome. Subaru has seemed to get to the bottom of his deal, of his authority. The reason that he doesn't take damage, the reason why he can't die, and the reason why he never changes. Because his authority stops time for himself. So, like, the reason why he feels like he's made of nothing, why he didn't feel, like, cold or warm, is because he's just, like, none of his body functions, you know, function, which is kind of crazy. But what exactly do we do against that? How do we beat that? That's the interesting thing. Emilia is currently somewhere, but I love how Subaru was just like really pissing him off at the end of that episode. And it looks like we're probably gonna have to defeat him without Reinhardt right now. That's kind of unfortunate. Reinhardt got sent to the moon. God, it was really like a Dragon Ball fight, you know, with a lot of jumping and crashing through buildings. Yeah, this episode had some of like the best fight animation, and all the animation of Amelia's ice attacks is so good. She has, I always forget how strong she is. I think it's because like when we were first introduced to her, like in the very first arc of this show, she didn't seem like that strong. But it was her like remembering her past, realizing that she, froze an entire forest at one time. That she's like, oh, I have a lot of strength actually. We just don't get to see her like we haven't really gotten to see her fight since the Sanctuary arc. Man, she just created like an entire iceberg. She was so cool this episode. I love her. I also loved the fun banter between Amelia and Subaru. There's a lot of that this episode. I love the moments when Subaru can actually manage to make her flustered. Those are always pretty great. We're gonna have to try and kill Cornelius soon, but it's happening a lot faster than I thought it would, like getting to the bottom of that. But we do have other plots going on at the same time. And I always love when anime do this, when they have like they switch between perspective constantly in different groups. The closer that an anime arc can get to the final arc of Fullmetal Alchemist, where it's just like you switch between a bunch of different perspectives and they're all peak, the better. The other perspectives that we got at the beginning of the episode, we got Felix and, as we found out, Anastasia and Al are going to be fighting against Capella. So, Anastasia, we haven't really seen use magic at all. I didn't know she was so. It makes sense because all of the ruler candidates seem to be extremely powerful, besides Felt, for now. I have a feeling that there is something with Felt that will unlock someday, or else why would Reinhardt believe in her so much? Yeah, I mean, Krush was extremely strong, Amelia is extremely strong, and it makes sense that Anastasia can also do some magic. She's just straight up burning Capella's skin off. Capella is really like the animators just being like, we can do some gross body horror shit. But Al, we're going to get to see what's going to go on there, because Al is also a character that's been very mysterious. We haven't really seen a lot of what he can do, but he's always kind of given off the air of being like his not non-caring kind of attitude has always given off the vibe that he's secretly a badass. I guess we'll have to see though. That's going to be interesting, but they are underneath the city, which is not, I feel like they're in like the sewers that could lead to where Typhon's body is. And the other storyline that we had was Priscilla and Liliana versus Sirius. And someone said, I got a comment on my last video that says like, hey, it seems a few people missed the subtext with Liliana and Priscilla. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. Like maybe last episode it was subtext, but now it's just text. With that kiss, that was a very, unique, good way of solving problems. I think that's how we should solve all our problems. The reaction to that was very funny. Priscilla's just like a very interesting character to me. I'm excited to be getting like more backstory for her. Like it seems like Sirius was kind of like goading her by taunting her with things from maybe her family, because she's always been very mysterious in this show. We haven't really known her deal, and I think I've said that about 100 times because I want to know her deal. But Liliana's going to try and snap everyone else out of it, but at the end there, Priscilla got hit, it seemed, so she may be like cut like on her face or something. I don't know exactly where she got hit, but I don't think it was a lethal hit. I think it just shows that Priscilla's like losing her cool, which, since she's been all cool so far, is pretty worrying. I will say, since these episodes are filled with so much action, it's kind of decreasing the amount that I have to say about them. But like, I mean, you could talk about how cool it was, how Cornelius was like throwing water. There were a lot of crazy in addition to the action animation, there's a lot of great like facial drawings and animation and stuff, which I feel like doesn't often get like praised that much, because like the two most impressive types of animation are the action scenes and the at least to me, the character acting scenes. But then there's also like facial stuff, which can be done really well. And this episode was like giving some crazy expressions to some of these characters, especially Cornelius. I think the most impressive like type of animation to me is background animation, which like for people who don't know really what that means, it's like most of the time the backgrounds are drawn by completely different people than the characters. The characters and all the actions are drawn by the animators, while the background artists are more called, artists. But there are some shots where the background is also being animated by the animator. And I find that really impressive because that requires a lot of like keeping continuity between shots. And I think we got some of it there at the beginning where Cornelius was being like flown through some of the buildings. So if you want examples, that's one. Such a fun episode. I love how they are like the stakes are still there, but they're managing to keep it feeling pretty light, which is very impressive, because Re:Zero can feel pretty grim at parts. Like, damn, we're fucked. And it got pretty bad in the attack arc where we're just like, I don't know what we're gonna do. I think the worst it got was when we just like found out that what Capello's doing. So like the first like 5 episodes of this season where it's like, oh man, we're just like constantly downhill spiral. But ever since Subaru had like made that speech, it feels this arc has felt pretty optimistic and light, and I appreciate that. Sometimes it's great to have arcs that are like consistently brutal. I think like the first half of season 2 being like so intense emotionally was like made that possibly my favorite part of the show so far, but also making it like that intense made the next half like coming like defeating it also amazing. So I think like that arc is going to stick out in my mind forever, the Sanctuary arc. But if every arc was like that, it would be like, oh, we're just doing the same thing over and over again. So obviously we don't want to do that. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this episode, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching it with me. If you enjoyed my reactions, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss the next episode. Hopefully, Ben will be back on the reactions at that point. He does have his computer fixed, but he is busy with classes for college. So feel free to leave a comment. If you also enjoyed the animation this episode, you can gush about it with me in the comments. With all that being said, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.